Hi, I'm Marna. This is the Dolls Rescue Channel, and I have a lot of projects going, but I wanted to show you this girl who I found in a tub when I was looking for my second Tiffany Taylor. I still think I have another one of those. But anyway, I had bought her at one time or another, and she just got put in a tub. So while I'm at it, I bought her last year at a doll show. She's a mess, but I got her really cheap. $10 she's marked. I bet I made a deal on her. So I'm going to wash her up at the same time. I don't get one dime for telling about this product. I just really like it. This is Salve. It's just a cheap, I need more, cream rinse. What I do is I gently brush their hair out, starting at the bottom, working up slowly. And I use dog grooming tools. Yeah, you can buy these for people now because they found out how well they work. I love this comb. I bought it on eBay under dog grooming combs, metal dog grooming combs. They just work so much better than the others, and you're not always breaking teeth and such. What I'll do is I will comb this out as best I can, and then I add this cream rinse and I let that soak, because what that does is it takes the dryness out of the hair, and I'm able to get all of the knots and such out of this hair. Then I rinse it, shampoo it, and let it stand to dry. When I do this work, I take the clothing of any used dolls that I have bought, I throw it in the bottom of the sink. I also, when I get ready to wash their hair, throw these in the bottom of the sink so that all the soap and the water from the faucet is coming down on them, and these get washed, and these get washed while I'm doing the other. I use a wash rag and a soft bristle brush on fingers and toes and faces. So that's what I'm going to do. This girl's going to take quite a bit more work. I've been working on her hair for, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'm afraid I'm going to have to put cream in her hair. Can you see the knots? Before I can get those knots out. My arm is tired. I'm going to take a break and decide. In the meantime, I want to show you how beautifully this one brushed out. I mean, she must have had pigtails. How cute is she? I could actually just shampoo this hair, but I am going to treat it with the Salve. And what I do is, well, I can show you. Let me open this new one. Smells so good. I take about this much, which is a lot, yes. And I use my fingers up underneath to get that all off. And then I just put that in with the clothing and brushes and everything. Oh, got all over the boot. Let's get that back on the doll. And this back on the doll. Anyway, and then I work that all the way up to the scalp and all the way in the hair. I will let that sit for about 20 minutes, and then I'll run a comb through it, that metal comb, and rinse it out. Okay, this little girl was dirty, but she washed up beautifully. I just used my own shampoo. This is what I do when I wash a doll. I take their hair and gently lay it like this, and I leave them like this for at least an hour. And what this does is it'll drain water down in here, and then I'll roll her over. We'll go the other way. And it drains the water out of the body from any left in the from the bath. I have the other girls, the Bratz doll's outfit washed and her boots washed. Her hair is a mess, and it might be a bigger project than I signed up for. All right, I've got this almost all combed out. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking strands and working on it. As you can see, it is pretty fried. I've seen worse. I've seen a lot worse. I have a baby alive that I took from worse than this to looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this, the cream rinse, And if that doesn't take me where I want to go after it's dry, I will do a Downy dip. And if that doesn't take me where I want to go, we'll do the hot oil and, or the, yeah, the hot, or the, I'm sorry, the baby oil and hot treatment. Look how nice she looks though. I am so pleased with her hair. Still damp. I won't do any brushing or combing or anything until tomorrow morning. I always let them sit 24 hours. Okay, I bring my water to just starting to boil. Just a slow boil. Add 1 cup of Downy. I prefer Downy. I have used others. For one thing, I like the smell. The hair, as you can see, is pretty fried. We're going to go with the Downy and see how that does. And what I'm going to do, this is why I call it the Downy dip. I actually move the doll up and down a little while, and then I let it soak. And then I actually comb it above the Downy when it cools down a little more. And rinse this out, and then let it sit till the next morning. So I am really, really pleased with these dolls' hair. I mean, I am thrilled. Her limbs are loose. So what I'm going to do, I'll just show you one. I do not like taking hands and especially feet. How many Bratz dolls have you seen? Actually, leave it in the comment. How many Bratz dolls have you seen missing their shoes and their whole leg? I mean, it just looks, you know, if they're missing a shoe, those can be replaced. When you're missing a whole leg, you know, kind of dead in the water. All right, we're going to take, I set these clear rubber bands down on the counter. We're going to take 2, you know, I think we're going to take 3 of these clear hair rubber bands. I should probably double that, but let's see how it goes if I don't. What we're going to do is slide this up the leg. Never, ever, ever, when you're pushing this up the leg and it gets tight, and it will on a lot of dolls, it'll get tight when you're putting these on. Don't grab this leg and pull. What you'll do is you'll break this joint down even further, and that's what makes floppy legs. So you just slide that up into that joint, and you can see, oh yeah, that really worked. So let's do 3 over here, and we're going to look at that one arm also. And normally on the smaller dolls, I take these down. You know, I make them twice as thick.
Double them over.
Double them over. It's early morning. I have only had a swig of my coffee. Okay, I'm going to tell you again, it is human nature to reach over here and use that for leverage. Grab them between your 2 fingers and pull up from the body. Oh, this underwear got in there. Let me pull that back. Look at that. What a difference. Okay, this one arm, let's see what we got going there. I used clear lately. Let me show you. Oh, that one's broke. I used the clear or the regular rubber band because they're flesh tone. I am doubling this one. We're going to put that in her arm. Oh yeah, there you go. And you kind of wiggle it back and forth. I might go ahead and do this one. Anyway, I wanted to show you. I washed her shirt out by hand and let it air dry. What you do is you take a hairbrush and brush out your fake fur. And it not only looks clean, it looks fresh. And she's ready to dress. I'm going to pull her hair back. And then she is going up in my collection. And we're going to show you these girls up there in a minute. And I wanted to show you how cute she turned out. Very, very I didn't do anything other than put some cream rinse in it, let it sit 20 minutes, and then I washed it out with Pantene. I use a good shampoo on them. I didn't used to, and I think the good shampoo matters like it does for my own hair. You're going to see her again very soon in an upcoming collab where we're going to make her this outfit. I have some fabrics in mind, and I'm looking forward to using them. Thank you for watching the Dolls Rescue channel. Please stay tuned to see my Bratz up on the shelf. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.